Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Gosh, it's been a while since I've said that, but if it's your first time here, my name's Jen, and I'm a self-taught nail enthusiast. And in today's video, I'm going to be playing with this beautiful kit that Double Dip Nails sent to me, and it is the Bellavena Polygel Starter Kit, and it is so pretty. Sorry, I hit the mic. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at the box. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna get into this. Let's do it. Let's go. In addition to Bellavena giving me this beautiful kit to reveal on my channel, they have also sponsored a giveaway for one of you lucky dogs. I will include details at the end of the video how to enter the giveaway, but they are giving away one of their mini nail tip kits, and if you don't know what that is or have never heard of it, check out this video that I have linked above because I did a review on this kit. It was absolutely wonderful. I loved it, and I'm so excited that one of you guys can win it. Now, this is a giveaway by Double Dip Nails, so they are in charge of choosing the winner, and they'll be giving out the gift. So stay tuned to the end so you can get all the instructions that you need. Okay, so inside this box, we have this cute little card that actually has like a nail ruler on it for you, and like explains to you all the different shapes that you can do, which I thought was really cute. And in the top, we have 6 different colors. I'm gonna swatch them in a second, but I want to get to what's underneath this because I was so surprised when I saw this, when I opened this box. There was another box within a box. There are instructions down at the bottom. Let me just throw that behind me. You really need sound effects for these kinds of things. And it just has like everything that you need. I forgot it even came with a lamp, but it comes with one of these cute little lamps where the legs like pop out, and you can just hook this up, plug it in on your desk, and it's got a light to turn on. I'm assuming it's probably on for 60 seconds. That's typically how long they stay on for. Of course, you got a nice cord. We've got our slip solution, some beautiful little rhinestones that I will probably play with today. And we have our top coat and our base coat. Wonderful. In addition, they gave us some dual forms. I was kind of thinking about using these, but they're pretty curved. Yeah, they're kind of on more of a curved side than I was hoping. Oh my god, I cannot get... Oh, that makes sense. All right. We'll move on. They gave us some clips, which I was going to use those with that, but I think I'm going to put on tips. Some nice pointy tweezers. Oh my god, those are like... That's a weapon. That is a weapon. Okay. Our polygel brush, which is very typical. You have the spatula at one end and the brush at another. It looks like every other polygel brush that I've received, you know, engraved with their name. It's really nice. And their nail file. I don't usually use the nail files that come in these boxes because they're usually not that great, to be honest with you. You guys know my favorite files are the Macart files, and that's typically what I use. I did buy some files off of Amazon, and I've kind of been testing them out, but I still kind of always seem to come back to the Macart ones. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get everything sort of out and about so you can see it. Again, these are the beautiful shades. I'm going to swatch these. I think I'm going to go ahead and put on tips, and then I'll come back because I just don't think I can wear a curved nail like this. So I'll be back. Okay, so I've got everything sized out. These are the painted desert medium square natural tips. I don't really have a lot of information on these. Someone on YouTube suggested that I try them out, so I'm gonna go ahead and try them out in this video. This is not a review on them. I'm just wearing them because I felt like some like short square nails today. So no matter what, I am gonna go ahead and put some dehydrator and primer on my nails. It doesn't matter what method I'm using. I always do that. So let's go ahead and just apply that all over the nail. And this is the Macart dehydrator, and oh my god, it smells so good. I don't know what they put in here, but it literally smells like candy. Unless I'm just insane, I'm gonna use this lamp as like a stand. Sorry, Bellavena. And then I'm going to use my Young Nails primer, as I always do. Again, you kind of want to watch out for your skin when you're putting on primer, so just being nice and gentle here, trying to get as close as I can without touching my skin. I just took off my last set. If you didn't see a picture of that, I did a French set using the Macart's French dip powder. I posted a picture. I didn't film it because I was kind of in a rush for vacation. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, I was on vacation. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna lay down, what am I doing? I'm gonna lay down some of their base coat, just as a base coat, pretty much. I like to do this before putting the nails on. I think it adds some strength to my natural nails and gives me a little bit of protection. So this is very thin. I don't know how to explain it. It's got a thinner viscosity, but it's not like thin. I guess a good way to describe it is that it levels out very nicely. It's got like a good flow to it. So you don't really have to do much work to get it on your nails. Another thing I want to note is that I will not be using this lamp because for me, I cannot coordinate holding my nail down and trying to get underneath here at the same time. So I'm just going to use whatever table lamp. I'm so sorry. Babe, I'm sorry. I keep hitting the mic. He's yelling at me right now as we're editing. Why'd you hit the mic? All right, just you guys leave a comment down and tell him to be nice to me, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna use whatever little table lamp I have here. This is just the gel-in one. I have so many of these things and I often rotate them just because. I prefer this kind of lamp because I can really like get in and out while holding the nail on. These ones don't really make it that easy. I do like these. I like to keep them for travel. I like when I'm just like doing my nails in the living room or something like that. I do like to have these lamps, but they don't really work for what I'm gonna do today. So, I got tips on. One thing before we start, there's like no curve to this. Like I curved this one a little bit, but I don't know if you can see, like they're pretty flat. So I am gonna like pinch them a little, but these are the swatches of the colors. It's kind of hard to see on here, but there we go. So this is the lavender shade, the white, the pink, and this I thought was a black, but it's actually like almost like a bluish color. And then the gold and the orange. So the three colors I have decided to use are the white, the pink, and the orange. It's kind of like a peachy color, but I think they're going to be really cute together. So what I've decided to do, I kind of want to do this like bias, like French, but I want to do like the pink and then have like the white and then the teal. And I might throw in the purple too, we'll see. But I think these three colors look nice together. This almost seemed too light that it just wouldn't give the effect I'm looking for. I was hoping for it to be a little bit darker, but that's okay. We're still gonna work with it. So I've gone ahead, put some slip solution down in here, and we're gonna get started. So let's get my brush. I'm gonna start with the pink up by the like base of my nail. I mean, you guys have seen me use Polygel like a bazillion times now. I really wanted to try to use the dual forms because I haven't used them in a long time, but it just didn't work out. They were a little too curvy for me. All right, I'm gonna push this back here and just pat this down. You guys have seen me do it 1,000 times. You know the drill. This stuff is not sticky at all. At all. It's very soft and not sticky. I mean, like, that's crazy. It moves really well too. Like, I don't have to do much to get it to move down to the nail. This is more of a translucent color than I was hoping for, but that's okay. We'll work with it. So I'm gonna start making sort of the bias that I want. It's so easy to use. I can't, like, I'm not even exaggerating to you. It almost feels like I'm pushing into like a pillow or something. Like, it's so simple to maneuver. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you ever just like use Polygel where you stick your brush into it and it leaves like the imprint of the brush, or it just is constantly like stuck on the brush? I am not having that issue at all. Like, at all. I think I might have to fill in a bit on this side. It's a little translucent. So I'm gonna try to actually push this back just a bit to connect it so it's not so translucent on this side. I'm just gonna keep playing with this until I get the shape that I like, and then I'll come back. I don't even know how to describe how easy that was. You guys know that I'm affiliated with Double Dip Nails, but you also know that I don't say something is nice unless it's nice, and this is freaking nice. Like, that might be the easiest polygel that I have ever used on my channel. or in general. And oh my God, it's coming out of the tube. All right, don't leave it out, just hanging out, all right? Because it will squirt out apparently. But I'm gonna cure this and come back. Literally like in shock. I don't know what to say. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna file this up. You guys know that's usually what I do. I'm gonna use this little file that came with them, that came with the kit, and just kind of straighten this out a bit. We have a nice little edge for our white. And I mean, the more you do here, it feels weird to even file it, to be honest with you. Like, it feels, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like soft and like, I mean, it's done, like it's cured. It feels very soft to file, so be careful. You want this to be filed because if you don't file it, then when you go to file like and shape your nails, you'll notice the line's a little wiggly. So you definitely want to do this part and don't skip this step. That looks pretty good. It's like I said, it's a little more translucent. These shades are not 100% opaque. Why am I talking so funny? Like, I didn't go to down south on vacation. No, let me tell you, when I do go down south, you know it, and my accent comes out. But I went to the Bahamas. It's not like I went like, I don't know. But anyways, I feel like I'm talking funny today. So I'm going to finish this filing up and then I'm going to lay a thin line of white next to that. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of white. I'm just going to dip the end of this brush into their slip solution. I don't know what this is made out of. It has like a faint smell of alcohol, but like it really doesn't smell like anything, to be honest with you. So I don't know what it is, but I'm going to go ahead and pop like a little bit of white. We don't need a lot. Hopefully that's enough. I find it really hard to layer polygel unless you cure it, so that wasn't even sticky when I just touched it, honestly. Oh my God, I don't know what this stuff is made of. It's like marshmallows or something. It feels so nice. You can kind of be a little sloppy with the white because you're gonna file this away anyways, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like this, so I try to get it pretty good the first time around. That way I don't have to do much filing. I'm not that great at filing, to be honest with you, so I try to do a good job. This is very thick. I'm gonna take a lot of this off. I don't want that much of a line of white. So here we go. I need my little stool. What am I doing here? I don't have my stool. My finger stool. I would say this is probably similar to how you would do it in acrylic. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. By the way, I do have acrylic and I'm going to be working with acrylic soon. Oh God. Wish me luck, guys, on that, because that is just going to be a shit show. Yeah, I put a little more than I wanted, which is fine. I mean, you just take it off. It's not a big deal. Okie dokie, artichoke. Time to cure. Okay, did the same thing, kind of filed it up a bit, and now we're ready for this. I keep wanting to call this orange, but it's actually peach, and it's number 35. I know I wasn't giving you the numbers, but let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm just gonna put this one directly on the nail. That way I don't use too much, hopefully. Wish me luck. Oh, it's so cute. It's like, gosh, it's like an ice cream. I just can't think of which one. Not Neapolitan, obviously, because it would have to be brown, but it kind of reminds me of like an orange sickle a little bit. These are definitely very spring shades. That's kind of why I wanted to do something like this. It's got the spring vibes, and I'm ready for spring. Oh my God, I'm so ready. I'm so over this cold weather. I can't take it. Like, my feet hurt so bad. It's freezing out. It hurts. It's like painful cold. I don't want any more snow. I don't care. The only time I want snow is during Christmas time, and then snow can pretty much just get the hell up out of here. I can F off. I don't want to see it. I don't want people talking about it. I don't care. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. All right. I definitely am going to need a little bit more right by the tip because it's a little too translucent. Let me see if I can just get like a little smidge. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes when you already have laid polygel, and it probably has something, sorry, I was kind of blowing on it. I feel like it has something to do with like the slip solution. It just doesn't want to connect. Like the two wet pieces don't want to go together. It literally feels like it's dry already. Like it's so weird. The texture of this polygel is just like nothing I have ever felt before, but in all the best ways. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you guys know, but like in the Northeast, we get a midwinter recess, or we get like a little break during February. So that's why we went on vacation. I'm just curious if any of you guys did anything that live up, you know, out by me. If you guys got to go on any sort of getaway, or it's just like a good staycation that you needed to just relax and veg out, or you just had like a bunch of stuff to do. And like I get like that, where it's like sometimes I just don't want to do anything. I just want to stay home and get like shit done. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys did if you had off. Obviously, if you didn't have off, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Spring break is coming soon, at least for us. I don't know when most people take spring break. We usually do it around Easter time. I feel like that's like typical for the US is Easter. We get spring break. Doesn't matter where you go to school. But like when I lived out down south, we used to get like 2-week vacations for like spring break and Christmas. And here you only get like one, which was really stinky when I was a kid. I mean, we still got like the same amount of days off, but it just seemed like it was so quick. All right. That is what we're working with, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's very cute. I almost feel like, should I darken this pink up with a little bit more to kind of make it more opaque? I don't know. We'll see once I file it and stuff what I decide to do. But I think it looks cute. It's really cute. I like it. I can't wait to dress it up with stuff. But I'm going to cure that. I think I'm pretty much just going to do the rest of the nails the same exact way. I might use the purple. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I'll switch between the purple and the orange. If I decide to do that, I'll definitely come and show you the purple as I'm putting it on so you can see what it looks like and how it performs and that kind of thing. But yeah, these are really great so far. I just wanted to show you what it was like after I finished filing. I did have an air bubble here. I'm thinking of putting a little more pink on, but I think it's so cute like this. So I'm going to finish the rest of the nails. Like I said, I do think I'm going to do purple on the next one and just kind of rotate between the two colors just to make it a little different. And I'll come back and show you what the purple looks like. But I just wanted you to see it when it was all filed. It's cute, right? Right? I'm kind of second guessing myself, but let's let's move on. Alright guys, I went ahead and I laid all the polygel except for the purple on this middle finger, so you can kind of just see how it works. It's pretty similar to the orange, but this is what we're working with so far. This is it, in case you were wondering. It's not really like lavender in my opinion. I don't even know what you would call this color, to be honest with you, but it definitely doesn't look like this. I was hoping it would look more like this and it would go really nice with the orange, be really spring, but it's not. But it's still, I mean, it's still a pretty color. It's just not as advertised, in my humble opinion, as I always say. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I just put like a nice blob bead, if you will. I don't know what do you call this? Do you guys call it a bead of polygel? Like, I feel like blob just sounds so awful. My one complaint also with these little bottles is you cannot leave them open. The stuff just like squirts out all over the place. I have been using the slip solution. I quite like it. I think it works really nicely with the polygel itself. So I am just gonna go ahead and pat away at this and you guys can kind of check out how well it works. This stuff, I don't know if it's because it's not very pigmented that it is as soft as it is. I mean, I've mentioned this in many videos that I notice when polygels are very pigmented colors or dark colors like black or red or something like that, I usually have a really hard time with them. They're very sticky and hard to control, but these have been just a dream to work with. No joke. I'm really enjoying them. I definitely want to try some more from Double Dip. It's so funny because they have so much more than just dip powders. You wouldn't think just based on the name, but just like the Bellavena line alone, they have all kinds of stuff. So I definitely want to try some more from them because I've been really impressed with the last few things that I've got. So I also got their February mystery box. I'm going to use a couple items from that today. It came with some stickers. So I can do a video on that if you guys want, just like a little unboxing. Or maybe I could do like a comparison between that and like Macart's subscription box. You guys let me know. The one thing that I like about the double dip one is that you can just buy like one box at a time. You don't have to pay for the subscription and get it monthly, which I thought was really cool. I wanted the February one because I was trying to find like Valentine's boxes. Sadly, I only got one other one, and that was from Vetsy, and I never got to open it on Valentine's Day. And so I will be doing a video on that soon, but I kind of feel like it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day to have like hearts and stuff. Like, you got people enjoy that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna sort of keep patting this out, and then I will do all of my filing and everything, and then I'll come back for the stickers. I'll just show them to you really quickly before I cure this, but it just looked like this. I think there's a couple pages in here of these. They also gave us these real flowers, which I was thinking about using, but I kind of want to do like a whole encapsulated thing with flowers, so I'm gonna save those for later and just go with the stickers today. So I'll be back and we'll kind of wrap this thing up. So I actually found another one of these in my little sticker collection, and this is the one that came from Double Dip in their February box. So I think I'm gonna go with like the darker ones. I was gonna use this, but it's a little too light. I don't think it's gonna stand out on the nails. So I'm gonna start right up here with this purple one. I'm going to use that to cover up right there. If I remember correctly, these stickers do lift a little bit, so I'm kind of trying to put some pressure on them to hold them down a bit, and I will be sure and top coat really well. I do want some greenery in here as well, but I am just going to go ahead and just cover these nails. Well, not cover them, but just add some stickers. All right, guys? I kind of don't want to cover like my entire nail with stickers or all of my nails. I'm kind of thinking, what if I just did the two in the middle? I think that would be a little better. I like that. I don't want to do all of them. I don't want to cover them all up. So I'm going to do like this, and I'm just going to do these two. I think I like that. And then that way I can add some gems and stuff on here as well. I think that will be like nice and pretty. So let me just get another leaf. The only problem, like, I feel like these stickers tear so easily. Love it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep it the way it is. I like it like this. Is there like a tiny orange one? Of course not. Okay, so I'm gonna top coat now, and then I'm gonna add some of these beads that were included. I think I'm going to do the pink ones, and they actually do have tiny ones over here. Let's go ahead and top coat first, and then I will use my Macart glue to get these on. I like their base coat too. Oh man, look at that. So pretty. I love this. I'm okay with the air bubble. It is what it is, you know. Can't do anything about it. It happens sometimes. I should say that I strive for perfection. I strive for my own level of perfection, which I would say this look turned out pretty nicely. But let me go ahead and finish top coating everything, and then I'm gonna add some stones on. All right, so now I would say it's time to add some bling. This is how we're looking so far. This is top coated, but I think I just want something. I did put some of these big blings out here. Don't know if I'm gonna use them or not, but they were just really pretty and I couldn't resist. And then I just have some tiny pink stones from here, and I might use some bigger ones. I might just do like some cuticle work. I definitely am gonna add some beads throughout here. So I'm gonna quickly buff my nails, and then I will come back so we can add this all on. We are ready. So what I like to do is I like to just put down a little bit of this, and then I can use a brush to put it where I need it. This is the Macart glue. This is like the only one I use. Works really well. So I just use like a small liner brush to dot on the glue. And I'm just gonna go ham on these nails right now. They need something. They need some va-va-voom. right, guys, here is the finished look. I just think it turned out so cute. And if I didn't say it enough, this polygel is, oh, chef's kiss. It's so easy to work with. It's like buttery smooth. It's not sticky. I really enjoyed working with it. My only complaint is that this color purple is not purple. You can see here, it's like an off-white shade. I must have got a little too much top coat on there. I'll file that off. But it's like an off-white color. Like, this is the kind of color that you might use for like an ombre. So that kind of stinks because this look, I feel like, would have popped a little bit more if the purple was more vibrant. It wasn't, but I still like the way that it turned out. Again, I didn't use the dual forms. That's not really my style. It's a little too curved for me. So, you know, those are really like my only complaints. Overall, I think this is a really nice kit, and I'll have everything linked down below. Okay, guys, so if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Secondly, there are a few things that you need to do in order to be entered into the giveaway, which is why I think most of you are here right now. But firstly, you need to be subscribed to my YouTube channel and you need to leave a comment down below. Secondly, you need to go and follow Double Dip Nails on YouTube. I'll have the link down in the description box. And unfortunately, this giveaway is only for US residents. This is a US based company, so, you know, I can understand with shipping and all that why that would be the case. So make sure you're subscribed to me, you comment down below, you're subscribed to them, and you're from the US. Or that you live in the US, okay? So go ahead, do all those things before you leave, just so you can be entered in this giveaway. And I hope one of you guys wins, and I'll be so excited for you when you do. And be sure and tag me on Instagram, if you can, when you receive your gift. I really like this Bellavena line by Double Dip. I think that all the products that I've tried so far I've really enjoyed. So yeah, I honestly can't complain about this. You guys saw how easy it was. These jewels are really cute too. I love that they always include like a nice little gift whenever you get something from them. I really didn't want to do like a crazy look because I wanted you to see the polygel and how it worked. If you guys like watching videos like this and you've been watching my videos for some time now and still haven't subscribed, please go down and hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. If you like this video and want to see more like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button before you leave so you never miss a mani with me. Bye, guys!